Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Selena City and Lego Worlds Part 166. If you guys check out the last part of Selena City where I explored Gen Skeleton City slash third day back Saturday slash OC Worlds, may go to that part before this one. So today we have is some Halloween showcat builds, and most of all, it's not really new to the Halloween showcat build because I mostly shown them in like most of all from like mostly you could say from like Selena City and most of all from like OC Worlds, but we are pretty much bringing it back for mostly this month of 2025 of October, and most of all you already know all of them before, mostly like the ones from like haunted showcat builds, ones from like just basically anything. And pretty much is we have mostly three of them actually, and one of the showcat builds is pretty much coming back because I think I haven't shown this showcat build pretty much a little while. So why not go ahead and pretty much show that showcat build as well? No, the Halloween showcat build. So window time as always. Let's get right into this. And also, can you believe that? Yeah, I think Selena City 2 is officially a month now, which is kind of crazy. Because this world been here for literally a month, which is insane. And I know it's like kind of crazy that because Selena City is pretty much officially over after pretty much like, what, 3 years? Which is also crazy to me. Because Selena City has been here since literally like 3 years, and so has the series. And now we have as a brand new city with pretty much no road this time actually, but with mostly returning showcat builds, or should I say mostly like the season one showcat builds and pretty much most of the ones from like from other seasons or special showcat build too. So which is great. So if y'all know, I have shown all of these showcat build before. The Roman camp is still messed up for some reason, so I have no idea. Sometimes this game does have a problem because I don't know why it does that, because most of all, sometimes the showcat build does not very load in very well, and sometimes it does that, so I have no idea. Cause this is like probably like the dozen time I've seen from like, or sorry, a little bit of times when I've seen from like the Colony showcat build, so that's very something. But we have a lot of showcat build from like for like literally Selena City too. Just wow. All right, we're getting close to the showcat build. Yeah, I think what did he like last part? Let's see, Mad of Keep, Prison Pudding, The Farm. Yeah, these are well, not really last part, but mostly 2 weeks ago. So yeah, so these are the showcat builds shown from around like 2 weeks ago. Alright, so here we go. So the first showcat build I am showing is one of the most like classic showcat builds from Lee of 2021. And it has been shown not too long ago recently when I started doing the, what was it, showcat builds. Or sorry, best of the worst showcat builds and Lego Worlds. And that is the Haunted House. So the Haunted House 1 is a very interesting Haunted House showcat build. I mean, this showcat build is not really new. I mean, I have talked about it mostly a lot of times before, so you don't really have to hear like examples of the Haunted House, because y'all know what a Haunted House literally looks like in real life, just basically abandoned with creepy stuff. I guess you could just pretty much say just dirty stuff, and I don't, actually, I would say probably at least like dirty stuff, probably maybe like just basically just like just darts around, just basically just stuff just basically broken, stuff is pretty much a wardrobe, just basically all of that. And this Haunted House 1 showcat build is pretty much interesting. I mean, the stairs are so close to like literally to like most like to the walls, which is very something. And then I think there's also an attic up here. Yeah, there's an attic up here too, so that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not the most shortest showcat build, but it ain't that really much to explore. I mean, it's just a haunted house showcat build from Lady Monster Town from like the DLC. Because you can't find this showcat build, by the way. I think you have to pretty much like find like a random chest, by the way, and I think you pretty much just get it. So which is very something. Or probably from a quest too, actually. But still, it's good to see the haunted house showcat build after probably like what? Probably like almost like, I think it's like from like December, right? I haven't shown the showcat build since December. I'm pretty much sure. But it's pretty much good to see the showcat build after pretty much almost a year later. So Haunted House 1, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, the next one is the Haunted House 2, which is a really good showcat build, actually one of the most classic ones as well from 2021. If you guys want to know, this is one of my favorite showcat builds because most of all, it's pretty much nice. It does have a piano right here, but it's not part of the showcat build. You can pretty much find it in Monster Town of the DLC. there'd be like some creepy Halloween stuff, but it doesn't look like that creepy in here. It looks very nice in here. The stairs also look very nice. This room does, well, not really room. This whole time, like, I guess you could say hallway confused me a bit because most of all, it just like, it literally just like most of like the same room, by the way. I think one of these, yeah, this one had to be like the rocking chair, which I do remember that. And then most of all, I think just balconies. Yeah, just mostly balconies, just other rooms. And I think upstairs, or should I say, right here, it's pretty much the balcony. It's pretty much saying like 3 times now, the balcony. But yeah, this showcase build is pretty much a classic. Nothing really new about this showcase build because I have talked about it. But it's good to pretty much see it from also from December as well. I'm pretty much sure from like 2024. Yeah, also from December as well, so, which is like crazy. And also speaking of that, I feel like we are kind of getting close to the end of Best of the Worst showcase build because Best of the Worst showcase build has been here since literally 10 months. Yeah, literally 8 or the 10 months. Yeah, it's probably like, it's pretty much like literally the 10 months now. So, which is like kind of crazy, which is like very insane. But still, it's good to see Haunted House 2 after pretty much from December. So, Haunted House 2, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, the next one is the Haunted House 3, which is one of the ones I kind of do like. I mean, the stairs is kind of crazy actually, because I don't know if anyone really walks up these stairs. But it does have like so many fireplaces for some reason. I don't know why it has like 3 fireplaces, which I don't think you need a fireplace that much in your house unless you have like unless you have like a whole entire big house inside, because this is basically just a haunted house, and I don't think nobody needs like 3 fireplaces for a haunted house. But the rest of it, it's just we're just walking up, nothing really out of the ordinary. I mean, that's literally it. That's literally part of the showcase build. I think they only left it just a balcony. So yeah, this one is like, okay, not the best haunted house showcase build, but I have shown the showcase build since literally like 4 years later. Or should I say, yeah, literally 4 years later. And also pretty much from over just around like 2024, around December. So it's good to see it pretty much again. Or should I say see it in 2025. So Haunted House 3, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, and the last one we have for today is one of the showcase builds I do really like, but never really gets to talk about. And that is the Monster Garden. Now, the Monster Garden is pretty much kind of a little bit interesting because most of all, it basically looks just like dead plants, which is pretty much true. I think they're just all just dead plants, or should I say bushes? I don't even know why they put bushes around here, but okay. But this showcase build is also a classic. It's from season 4 of showcase build of 2021. Nothing really out of the ordinary for picking this showcase build. I mean, I do love the fountain. I do love how the whole entire like showcase build looks, and it looks very nice. I mean, I've been showing the showcase build for like 4 years now, and seeing this appearance again in 2025. Well, actually, we just pretty much came back to Gen Scouting City, so I usually get to say 2 times, at least 2 or pretty much 3. But still, it's good to see it pretty much in Selena City too, or should I say mostly after like from mostly like not too recently, by the way, from Best of Worst showcase builds. But Monster Garden, or should I say yeah, Monster Garden, I'm just getting a little bit confused with my words. But Monster Garden, welcome to Selena City 2. Alright, well everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoy this, you already know what to do. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.